Welcome back into Studio 10. As flu season gets closer, health leaders are concerned we could face a double threat. That's the topic of tomorrow's Perspectives with Eric Reynolds. He's here with us this morning to tell us more about it. So Eric, the double threat being flu at the same time we're dealing with COVID-19.
You know, it's very scary from a layman's perspective as you're listening to this information. Just 3 years ago, we had one of the worst flu seasons, and more than 60,000 Americans died during those months of the flu season. You combine that with where we are now, we're over 210,000 we've lost to COVID-19, more than 7 million people infected with coronavirus. And so they're concerned about where we are right now, because now we're about, we're 7 months into it, and there's still more than 20 states who are spiking right now. And then, of course, we're about to enter to the major parts of the flu season itself. And so the combination of those two, and one of the areas that they talk about where, say, we may not think about it ourselves, but how it impacts the hospital system. If you've got people already in there taking up the majority of the beds for COVID-19, where are you going to put the folks coming in for the flu? And they normally surge anyway during the flu season.
Yeah, and if you look at the numbers, of course, the numbers started going down in May when everything was shut down. Then everything opened up, they went back up. Then we had the mask mandate and they started to go down again. So you gotta listen to the experts. And speaking of, you have some experts on the show to talk to you about this and all the implications and ramifications of what's going on. So tell us who you're talking
That's
about.
right. Dr. Rendy Murphy from the Mobile County Health Department. Of course, she's in charge of the Bureau of Surveillance of Diseases in our area. And then Dr. Deborah Walks, who is the flu expert for the Mobile County Health Department. She's also a pediatrician, so used to daily involvement with patients as well, and they'll both be giving us an idea of what the concern is, what we should be doing. And I think I told you about some good news where in the Southern Hemisphere, in both Australia and South Africa, during this pandemic, they have had, or in the midst of their flu season, wearing their masks and social distancing, they believe has made a difference in the numbers. They're down comparative to a regular flu season.
Yeah, the flu numbers are down because of the social distancing and the mask wearing that is going on. So you need to tune into this Perspectives to check out all this information. And we talked a little bit too about immune system. So you mentioned the healthcare ramifications, but also the concern there is if you get double infected, basically you're in a much worse scenario.
Yeah, scary, because we know we've lost more than 300 people in Mobile County due to COVID-19, and the numbers can be scary when you combine those two. And the importance you mentioned there of the flu shot, that they are recommending people to be more serious about that this season. And of course, we're in the peak month to where you need to get it in October to be prepared for December through February of the flu season.
And hopefully this year's flu shot coincides with the flu strain that will be coming. So hopefully there's a good match there. Sometimes it's different year by year with that.
Yeah, that's always sort of the juggling routine, I guess you could say, that they go through trying to pinpoint it. And hopefully so will be right on point this year for sure.
So lots of information, lots of important information for you, your health, your safety, and the health and safety of others. If you'd like to learn more, which we hope you do, when can they watch Perspectives?
Tomorrow morning, 8:30, right here on Fox 10, that latter part of the newscast. And then, of course, if you miss it, you can always catch us on the Fox 10 YouTube channel as well as the website. It's available for you there.
And I'm actually anchoring the morning news tomorrow from 7 to 8:30, so you can see me
nobody will miss it then. That's
and then afterwards, go right into Perspectives
there you go.
with this guy here, Mr. Eric Reynolds. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, Chelsea.